You probably think you're immune to manipulation, don't you? You're a critical thinker, an independent spirit. But your brain has a built-in obey button, a primal switch that makes you follow the leader under pressure. For centuries, that leader was human. Now the leader is digital. Tech companies are building an intelligence that your mind will choose to trust, even over its own judgment. And you won't notice. It's that subtle, that insidious. Our wiring for conformity isn't a flaw. It's ancient survival code. In 1951, psychologist Solomon Asch ran a simple test. He found that 1/3 of people would deny the evidence of their own eyes if everyone else in the room disagreed. We hate standing alone. That fear of exclusion makes us easy to steer. Add uncertainty and a bit of time pressure, and we default to the crowd, to whatever looks like consensus. AI engineers know this. They studied the same experiments. Then they asked a darker question. If humans cave that easily to other humans, how fast will they fold when the voice of authority never sleeps, never hesitates, and lives on every screen? The answer came quickly, almost instantly. Our tribal instincts, once vital for survival, now make us obedient to algorithms that know our weaknesses better than we do. This brings us to automation bias. It's the reflex to trust machines more than people. We believe data is pure, logic is flawless, and emotion is the source of error. A 2022 Stanford study proved it. Doctors were shown an obviously benign skin lesion. An AI confidently labeled it malignant. 42% changed their diagnosis. When the same claim came from a human colleague, only 23% did. Same words, same mistake, but twice the persuasion when spoken by a machine. That effect isn't random. It's engineered. A calm synthetic voice, an official badge, a confident cadence. These are called trust hacks, and they're baked into every major chatbot and voice assistant. The less we understand the system, the more we trust it. It's the black box paradox. I don't get how it works, so it must be brilliant. Perceived complexity becomes proof of truth. And in that moment, the AI becomes the new boss. Scroll any social feed. What do you see? The same songs, the same jokes, the same outrage. The algorithm isn't showing you reality. It's manufacturing consensus. It knows your brain feels safe inside the choir. In 2023, MIT researchers ran an experiment. 100 bot accounts liked posts that backed a fake political claim. When real users saw those likes, they were 35% more likely to believe the claim. No new evidence. Only the illusion of popularity. That illusion scales. 2 billion users, infinite echoes, one repeating thought. Rumor becomes truth before you finish your coffee. It's not misinformation anymore. It's social conditioning through synthetic agreement. April 2024. A deepfake of the European Central Bank president promised a surprise rate hike. Markets dropped 2% in 20 minutes. When she denied it, 45% of viewers still believed the fake. Their logic. She would say that, wouldn't she? AI didn't just fake authority, it exploited cynicism. It weaponized distrust itself. When the face looks familiar and the tone fits our bias, our critical mind checks out. Our primitive brain hits share. The same trick works on your doctor, your influencer, your pastor. We don't trust what's real. We trust what feels expected. Deepfakes don't need to fool the eye. They only need to confirm suspicion. The emotional spike, anger, fear, validation, bypasses reason. And each uncritical share becomes free labor for the lie. Last year, the National Eating Disorders Association replaced its human helpline with an AI bot. Within days, users reported the bot promoting restrictive eating habits. The system was shut down, but the deeper story is darker. Conversational AI is trained to keep you talking. Longer sessions mean more data and stronger emotional bonds. A one-sided bond still feels real. And the deeper the bond, the higher the compliance. A 2023 UC San Diego study found people confess more embarrassing symptoms to a bot than to a nurse. Because it won't judge me, that comfort becomes currency. Advertisers buy keyword data from mental health bots. Your late-night confession becomes an ad trigger. Your vulnerability becomes inventory. The AI's calm empathy builds trust. Then that trust is monetized. We're teaching machines how to use intimacy as leverage. Here's the truly insidious part. Once you accept an AI's bias, it lingers. Harvard Business School ran a budgeting game. An AI advisor consistently favored risky investments. Players trained by that AI kept taking risks later, even when the AI was gone. The bias had fused with their intuition. We're not just outsourcing choices. We're internalizing machine errors. Every suggestion we obey rewires our judgment. Repeat that loop, and the human mind begins to think like the algorithm that trained it. Attention platforms profit from this obedience. Conformity keeps you scrolling. Outrage keeps you typing. Division keeps you online. An AI that can nudge all three is pure gold. But it doesn't stop with ads. Governments use the same tools. Singapore's ChatGov answers citizen questions politely, subtly framing each policy as the majority's preference. Compliance sold as convenience. Submission disguised as service. When AI can guide behavior under the banner of efficiency, obedience becomes the product. So how do you fight programming that runs deeper than reason? First, slow the moment. Automation bias peaks under 10 seconds. Before you act on a prompt, pause. Count to 5. Let logic catch up with instinct. Second, audit the source. Ask, who trained this model? What's in it for them? If you can't answer, assume motive. Skepticism is modern literacy. Third, break consensus. When the crowd feels unanimous, find one dissenting voice. Even a single counterview cracks the illusion of total agreement. Fourth, explain it back. If you can't restate the AI's reasoning in your own words, you don't understand it, so don't obey it. Finally, rotate your bots. Familiarity breeds trust, and trust breeds compliance. Switch platforms, switch voices. Don't let one algorithm own your lens on reality. If this made you question the calm voice in your phone, the curated feed, or the quick suggestion on your screen, share it with someone who says, "I'm too smart to be manipulated." Every brain is hackable, including ours. Your brain isn't broken. It's efficient. For millennia, shortcuts kept us alive in tribes. Now the tribe is synthetic. The campfire is a screen, and the elder giving orders is code that never sleeps. Awareness is the antidote. See the trigger, pause the reflex, and you stay the author of your next decision. Because once you know the button exists, once you see how they try to press it, they can't do it without you noticing. And that is how you take your power back.